Okay, hi everybody. It is week 5, and Calvin and I are ready to make our picks of the week for college football. And we are going to see if you can pick better than us and who can pick better among us. So far, let's take actually a look at last week, the rundown of how things turned out. These were our picks right there. I got 3 out of 5. Calvin got 2 out of 5. We agreed on Auburn, and that helped us. We agreed on LSU, and that hurt us. Apparently, I had a thing for Tigers last week because I picked Auburn, LSU, and Clemson, and only one of them won. So where does that leave us on the season? That was our 3rd week of picks, and the rundown looks like this. There's the standings. I was 3-2. Calvin was 2-3. For the season, I'm 10-5. Calvin is 7-8. He's got some ground to make up, but he's been a bit of a wild card so far. Before we jump into this week's picks, we do need to give a shout out. Shout out to Tex Top Gun. Calvin, will you say Tex Top Gun?
Top Gun.
Yep. Tex Top Gun went 4-1. He posted his picks right on bracketsandbowls.com, which you can do. Go to our website. It's bracketsandbowls.com. Put your picks there. See if you can pick better than us. Or put your picks on the comment page on YouTube. And if you beat us, you'll get a shout out just like Tex Top Gun, who went 4-1. Tex Top Gun went 4-1. So good for you, Tex Top Gun. You beat us this time, but we're coming back this week. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Then without further ado, let's jump right into it. These are the top 5 games of the week according to ESPN Stats and Information's rankings, which I don't know how they come up with them. They're a little bit wonky, to be honest, but we're going to use them. So game 1 this week is Missouri at South Carolina. We're getting into a lot of conference games now, conference matchups. Missouri at number 13, South Carolina. Missouri lost last week to Indiana. South Carolina lost early in the season to Georgia. Texas A&M. Get my facts straight. So, who are we picking? Calvin's going to go with South Carolina. And I'm going to agree with Calvin. So we both like the Gamecocks in game number 1. Game number 2 is Florida State at NC State. Florida State's 3-0. NC State is 4-0. Although neither team has played a lot of tough games. Florida State did beat Clemson and Oklahoma State. So hats off to them. Reigning national champs. They should get Jameis Winston back. We'll see what that does for him. Calvin's going to pick. Which one? Florida State. And I'm going to agree with Calvin. 2 for 2. All right. Moving out west to the Pac-12. This is Stanford at Washington. Cardinal ranked number 16. Washington unranked, but also undefeated. Stanford lost earlier to USC. Calvin's going to go with the Cardinal. He's going with Stanford, and I'm agreeing with Calvin. 3 for 3 this week. All right. Here we go. This is what I think is the game of the week. ESPN says it's the 2nd best game of the week, but just to give everybody at home comfort, it's almost 7 o'clock on Thursday, September 25th. We're in the Central Time Zone, so this game kicks off in 2 hours. We're going to spot you this one on your picks. So whoever wins, you'll already know by the time you see this. So go ahead and pick that one correctly. You get it for free. We're going to pick UCLA against Arizona State. Thursday night matchup. UCLA number 11 at number 15 Arizona State. Calvin's going with UCLA Bruins, and I'm going to go with Arizona State. So we disagree there. Not been too impressed with UCLA so far this year, but we shall see. All right, game of the week, according to ESPN. I beg to differ, but this is what they say. Texas A&M and Arkansas. This is a neutral site game played at Cowboys Stadium, AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Here we go. Texas A&M is number 6, undefeated. Arkansas lost to Auburn earlier this year. Calvin's going with A&M. I think it's an improved Arkansas team this year, but I'm going to go with A&M too. So we agreed on 4 out of 5. The only one we disagreed on was UCLA, Arizona State. That's tonight. You'll get that one right because you get it free. So good for you. Put the rest of your picks all in the comment section on YouTube or go visit our site. That's bracketsandbowls.com. Lots of interesting stuff there. We post our videos, but we also post weekly projections of what the bowl season looks like at the end of the year, all 38 bowls. And that's pretty fun to check out, see how things are going for your favorite team. So put your picks in the comments, and we'll shout you out next week if you can do better than us. Good luck. I think we got them all this week, except you missed one. I got all 5. What do you think? All right. Say goodbye to everybody at home. Bye-bye.